Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Now today I'm going to be doing an interesting discussion, and I have brought Mike from Laughingstock Media on this video today, and it's going to be a discussion kind of clearing up the confusion between Shenron and Omega Shenron. I've noticed a lot of people actually still kind of confuse these two individuals together. They think that they're kind of the same being, and I wanted to do this video to kind of clear this up. So kind of the first thing, people say that Beerus had pretty much struck in fear into Shenron, which leads people to believe that Beerus could have beaten Omega Shenron. We're not going to get into some debate here, guys, in the comments. If you want to do that, that's fine. That's not what this video is about. Just saying that that's not, suffice information, because Beerus striking fear into Shenron, because Shenron and Omega Shenron are completely different entities altogether. Omega Shenron is a much stronger individual than Shenron. Shenron was killed by King Piccolo in Dragon Ball, and it's kind of baffling to me, the confusion here. Mike, I want you to kind of explain to the viewers here these differences, because Shenron and Omega Shenron's differences, because Omega Shenron's creation in himself isn't really related too much to the original Shenron, really.
Yeah, like, when you told me about this, like, I was kind of mind-boggled exactly by people actually thinking this, because it's so out there and weird. Like, Shenron and Omega Shenron are not even the same being, because the evil Shenrons, the evil Shadow Dragons, actually come from this Smoke Shenron being that came out of the cracked Dragon Balls. It's not the same being as Shenron. This one is black, this one is evil, and, like, the other dragons come from the evil within the balls that has been absorbed, not from Shenron himself. It's a totally different process. On top of that, like you were saying, Piccolo was the one who killed, King Piccolo, that is, with hundreds of power levels, was the one who killed Shenron, whereas Super Saiyan 4 Goku is easily soloed by Omega Shenron. So for anyone to try and say that somehow Beerus scaring Shenron, the normal Shenron who was killed by Piccolo, is somehow indicative of his power compared to Omega Shenron, or that he could beat Omega Shenron, is just, like, baffling to me.
Right, and I think that's a huge indicator of the disparity between powers, because that's basically saying, people basically say that King Piccolo could have killed Omega Shenron with each, and King Piccolo is basically the strongest being who will probably rival Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, in fact, and it's just, it's completely hilarious to me, and I just kind of wanted to clear that up here in this video, because they're not even close to the same being. I mean, Omega Shenron himself isn't even, like a normal Shadow Dragon. He is formed from Sin Shenron, who then fuses with the, absorbs those balls, and then becomes a new being, really. So they're obviously very, very different, guys, and I kind of just wanted to clear that up in this video. Mike, do you have anything to add? I know there's not a whole lot to go off of, but there's not a lot to really say. Pretty clear that the differences between them are pretty clear here. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I mean, they're clearly incredibly different. At the end of the day, like, Omega Shenron can blow up the universe. If we're saying that King Piccolo can kill Shenron, who is equal in power to Omega Shenron, are you going to tell me that King Piccolo can blow up the entire universe? Like, give me a break. It's mind-boggling that people would actually insinuate that this is some sort of real actuality when, obviously they couldn't be any further apart. And, let's be honest, like, a character that powerful, I mean, him losing to Beerus, that's a little bit hard to believe sometimes.
Definitely. I mean, Omega Shenron would have had, even though GT's in a completely different continuity and universe than Z at this point, I mean, he wouldn't have no knowledge of Beerus, more than likely. I mean, and to be quite frank, I don't think he'd be afraid of him, but that's besides the point. I mean, I know a lot of you guys viewing this are probably thinking that this was a pointless video because this was obvious information to you, but there are some people out there on the internet that I've seen that do get this confusion, and I think this is an important video for them to watch, as it's pretty clearly explaining to them the differences in here, and I feel it was a pretty important video for some people, because there's just a large amount of people that do think this, but there's not really much else to talk about, guys. That's pretty much been it for the video. Leave your thoughts on this. I mean, if you have anything to kind of counter what we've said here, whatever information that may be, please say so down below. And other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go check out Mike at Laughingstock Media. He also does Dragon Ball videos as well as other stuff. Mike, would you like to plug in what you do here to let people know?
Well, I talk about Dragon Ball Z, as you've said, so I do what-ifs, I do discussions, I'm going to start doing different things like top lists, but I also like to talk about movies. I'm very passionate about filmmaking, and everything that goes into that, so I'm going to be doing reviews of that, and of course WWE, something I also love. So if you're interested in any of these things, make sure to check out my channel at www.youtube.com/laughingstockmedia1, and that's the number, not the word.
Or just check out the link in the description. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, go check out Laughing Stock Media. Great content on there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.